Hey Gemini, welcome back to your extended reading. Why did they pull away? In this reading, we'll explore if they will come back and when and how that could potentially happen. If you can sort of get back to the connection that you once had. So can you get back to the level, the relationship, the marriage, the connection that you once had with this person after them pulling away? So we'll have a look and see what comes up in the cards here. So let's lay out another 5 cards and see, will you get this connection back? When? How is it going to happen? Who's going to approach who? Anything else we can learn about this situation, Gemini? Okay. So we do have Leo season, Taurus season, or Taurus timing. Some of you may connect in the period of Leo here. So Leo season could see a real like a real breakdown or dysfunction in this connection here. Even though it is reversed, it doesn't indicate that this is completely an ending, because the ending card is reversed here with the Death card. So I do feel like it may be quite some time before you reconnect, okay? And the notion of time and patience is needed with the Hangman, because 9 of Wands, it's like you're both going to bring up your guard now, okay? Which is going to prevent the connection from moving forward. For some of you, it might not be until Taurus season, April/May, that you may actually reconnect. The King of Pentacles is represented by the sign of Venus, however. And Venus is all things love and romance and eroticism. So he's also the last king of the deck. So this shows that there is potential for a relationship to reconnect, and a relationship that could be quite loyal, monogamous. But I sense that it's something to do with timing needed. I feel like it could be an in-person reconnection, or if you work with this person, that's sort of what's going to be the driving force between you and them. But I don't think they'll ever lose the attraction that they have, or the love that they have for you, Gemini. That's coming up upright, and that's coming up very strong. But the King of Pentacles is the strong and silent type. We need to give him time, okay? So it could be something more about timing. What I like is that when this person does come back, it's sort of like they've eliminated the other option. 2 of Swords, okay, normally that's upright, which would indicate indecision, 2 factors influencing this person romantically. I don't know if this is the Cancer season coming up, so June, July. But it is upside down, which indicates this person is no longer like blocking you off or no longer has someone else around them. So maybe that's what it's going to take, Gemini. I don't necessarily think you're going to push them away, because you're coming up as a 2 of Swords reversed. So I feel like you might be available when they come back to you. And I feel like if it was upright, and because you represent the Swords, you're not saying no to this connection. But the 2 of Cups is reversed. So you will have an opportunity to reconnect. But I want to say, both of you might be feeling that 9 of Wands energy, because you're both coming up reversed. It's not like one of you is coming up more so than the other. So I feel like with the 2 of Cups here, this can most definitely represent the twin flame union that you share, the twin flame soulmate connection that you share with this person. I think it's an in-person reunion. You may actually bump into them unexpectedly, because the blindfold is here. So this is you not sort of knowing or hearing about it. You may not necessarily plan to see them, but bump into them, and then things will take off there maybe. And it could be through work, maybe through a Leo, Taurus. You had Pisces and Scorpio around. So maybe it could be through like a work colleague or a work friend under one of these signs, maybe, that might reconnect you somehow. Like a mutual friend perhaps, or like you go out with this friend, or you meet up with this friend, and then you see this person here. If they do come back, they might say they're not ready for a relationship, or they want to take their time. The Hangman, it's like they're coming up there. But the Hangman is seen as punishment, because he committed something. He did something that he needed to serve a sentence for. So this is what makes me think of like a punishment. I don't know if this is you, Gemini, that did something in the connection. This person is going to come back, but they'll try potentially to punish you. So maybe this is like silent treatment. Maybe they will be a little bit colder, okay, a little bit more hesitant. Maybe they're going to be really focused on work. They might do something purposely to agitate you, but it's their way of punishing you. Maybe if you were the one in the wrong or you crossed the line somehow. Now for others, it could be a little bit different. For others, the Hangman could very well indicate that this person, you may be punishing them. So the fact that they left you, you know, it's a blow to the ego. It sincerely hurt you. I think you had a lot invested in this connection. You had a lot riding on this connection, and the fact that they'll do this, it's almost like you're going to tread really carefully. You won't want to get into anything too quickly. So the Two of Cups is reversed. A relationship might not form straight away. It's going to take time, and they're going to have to prove loyalty or commitment somehow. King of Pentacles is all about consistency. It's all about showing up. It's all about follow through. So unless you see that, I think a lot of you are going to be this Nine of Wands energy where you're sort of like protecting yourself. I still feel like you might share passion, and you might have like a very strong physical connection. But the rest is going to take time, and I think you might try to like punish them. It's your way of letting them know that they hurt you, or letting them know that you want to take your time. But the timing that's coming up in this particular spread is Leo and Taurus. So maybe Leo season, maybe Taurus season. But I think the option is going to lay with you, Gemini. It's going to be like you that either takes them back. I think they're going to come back to you. So it's going to, the ball's going to be in your court here. So they may come back. A relationship may take time to form because of the punishment with the Hangman. The Hangman is also like time. He's in suspense here. He's like, the moments are critical, or he's waiting on something. So... and especially the fact that the Hangman sits right next to the Two of Cups, which is the relationship card. It could very well indicate that the relationship is going to take a lot of time to rebuild. The Two of Cups traditionally can denote things like marriage or fiance or union. So if you are married to this person, or you were talking about engagement, or you were engaged, it could indicate that you might even call off the engagement, or you might cool that a little bit, because that's coming up reversed. So, for example, if this is someone that you're legally separated with, just putting it out there, you may, you know, trying to work things out, but say you're still divorced, for example, or you might not even tell anyone. It's almost like if the Two of Cups is reversed, I sense that it might be like a secret. And again, that notion of secrets with the skeletons in the closet came up. So you might be keeping things a secret, keeping things under wraps, Gemini. And that's because you don't want to share the connection. So it's either you don't want to share it with family or friends, or it could be this person. They might keep it under wraps. So it's not like, you know, you might try to legitimately go at things together, but you'll do it privately. You'll do it without prying eyes. You'll do it without sharing it on your social media, possibly without even telling your friends and family. And again, it could very much be the same scenario for this person. They may also feel like they have to not hide it, but not necessarily share it. And in doing so, it's going to create possibly a little bit of tension with the Nine of Wands. So you may come to see that as the two of you reconnect and have that possibility to reconnect and make it what it once was, because I do feel like there's potential for that for a lot of you. Absolutely. I'll leave it at that though, Gems. So thank you again so much for tuning in.